Well, Reuben, welcome back to the Oval Town. You've had a little bit of time to settle in now. How's it feeling in your first week here?
Well, talk about like being thrown straight into it. It was a bit of a crazy one on the day. Obviously, signing, and then literally learning that I was due to play in the game. After a heavy 3 days over the new year, it was, quite a shock at the time. But managed to get through it, and obviously come and train today. And yeah, it's nice. Obviously playing football. We had a great win the other night, a good win, and had a decent session today. So far so good.
It was almost the perfect start for you on Tuesday night. You had a goal disallowed for reasons I still don't know why. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, obviously, like I said about the preparation for me and just not even knowing I didn't really have enough time to think. It was just a case of okay, it's a game of football to play, get my boots on and just crack on with it type thing. In my opinion, scored a perfectly legitimate goal, which was obviously a bit frustrating for me that I didn't come off the field with a goal, and it would have been a nice, good start, get my confidence up. But it wasn't to be. But hopefully, there were signs in the match that showed me and proved to me that I made a good decision coming here, and I really enjoyed it actually. Yeah.
You've been here before, obviously. How useful is it to come into surroundings that you know, albeit different personnel here now?
Yeah, I mean, well, it just helps to be comfortable. Obviously, I know the road, I know the area quite well. Not a million miles from home. I can do the commute, daily, get back to see my family, which obviously happiness is a massive thing in footballers' lives to obviously get the best performance. But yeah, obviously we'll know the pitch when I get the chance to play out there again. But generally, just it's a building I know and it's an environment I know. So yeah, all adds to being comfortable.
What were your conversations like with Darren Solly before signing? Because obviously you would have spoken to him.
Well, obviously I know of Darren Solly through through being a professional footballer and obviously his role in the game, and always known he's been a really astute coach, coaches and does things in the right way. So you tend to always look out for people who've, how do I say this, they've had a particular team or side, their identity of their team, and you play against them and they go, oh, well, they were doing all right. So I've always, followed sort of a bit of his progress of what he's been doing, and coming round in answer to your question, the conversations were just literally like, he laid out what he wanted or what he felt he needed. He feels that I was able to fit or be able to carry that out what he wants, and things just progressed from there really. Didn't really have too much to say at all really. It was a case of, I know Yeovil's a big club, especially for this level, the level above, and can more than we've shown in recent history that we're more than capable of competing at League One and beyond, as we well know. So it wasn't a case of even saying too much. It was just a case of, doing a bit of my own research with lads who I already knew here, and just having a question around, do you think it would fit me? Do you think it would suit me? And a lot of it was very positive.
It feels like we're a lot further through the season than we actually are. We're only a quarter of the way through the season. What's your ambitions for the club this year?
As win as many games as possible and see where it takes you. I think in any season, a lot of the teams around these levels, again, and in the Football League, you start off thinking, well, we want to get promoted. I can't come in and say what we can and we can't do, but as I said there, we'll just prepare right for every single game to try and get 3 points. And once you start getting on that run and the energy of all the club, club comes back and all the positivity, it's very surprising where it can take you. Yeah.
And finally then, what's your message to the fans? Obviously they won't be here at the moment, but they'll be watching through the stream. What's your message to them?
My message to the fans is tune in, obviously support the guys. Without the fans being here, I'm not on social media or anything, but I know a lot of lads, they talk about it and where I've been elsewhere. And I would just say, use your platforms to spread positivity for the lads, through the thick and the thin, through the good and the bad. Just use your voice or whatnot to, get behind the lads and create that energy and that buzz back that we know this town and this club can have. And that will only bode well for the lads and the players' confidence.